Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Friday. It's Jared with the Inner Squared Circle, and welcome to this week's Fast Tip Friday. And thank you for playing my experiment. This week's topic is the problem is you're not giving them a reason to care. I was debating the title. I was like, should I say, here's how to give them a reason to care? Or should I say, the problem is you're not giving them a reason to care? And I wanted to see, like, would people respond and listen to it more if it was this type of title, like an argumentative title, or if it was like a nice title. So look at that, even that. Give them a reason to care, right? I'm giving you a reason to care, just even by the way I'm using my words. So anyway, I digress. I was talking to one of my guys. He's in the Double Your Bookings program today. And he was reaching out to me. He goes, you know what, Jared? I'm frustrated. I've been trying this for a while. But he goes, I'm 36 and they keep saying age is a number. You know, age is a factor. And I'm thinking about it because in some cases, age can be a factor. But here's what I told him. I said, you know what? Your problem isn't your age. Because it's really not. He's in great shape. He looks good. He's got a great body. And he's a good worker. So I'm like, age isn't really the issue there. I go, what they're giving you is an excuse as to why they're not hiring you. I go, it's not like they're looking at you and saying, oh, well, we would hire him, but oh man, he's 36, better not. Like I don't think that's the issue there. Because put it this way, AJ Styles, right? When he got signed by WWE for the first time, he was in his 30s, mid to late 30s, right? Wasn't he? So it's not the age. And it's not your height. Like a lot of people will be like, oh, well, you know, I'm 5 foot, whatever, and they only hire tall. Well, that used to be the case. There used to be a rule, like if you're under 6'2", they're not going to look at you, right? But this happened to me. I'd be in the office talking to John Laurinaitis, and he'd be like, yeah, well, you know, you're a good worker, but you're 5'11", and, you know, with boots, maybe you're 6 foot 6'1", but we don't hire too many guys that are 5'11" without boots on. And I'm like, yeah, but you hired Daniel Bryan last week. He's like, but Daniel Bryan's special. And I'm like, what does that mean, Daniel Bryan's special? I didn't know at the time. Now I do. Daniel Bryan gave him a reason to care because he was viral. He was out there. He got his name out there. Now I know. So I feel like a lot of wrestlers, what they do, like what I did when I was like a 21-year-old in shape kid, you go to these wrestling events, you're in shape, you have a lot of passion for it, and you're hoping someone notices you, and you're trying to do it like, hey, I'm going to show up, I'm going to do it the right way, you're going to see I have a lot of passion for this, and then you're going to hire me, and we're going to develop something together, and then I'm going to be a star, because that's how it works, right? And that's not always the case. You got to give them a reason to care. Wrestling is a very, very fickle business. And there's very few people that are going to shoot you straight. And I'm not saying that as a negative, but it's like if you go to TV or if you go to AEW or WWE, people are going to say, there's something missing. Well, what is it? I don't know, right? Or figure it out. They're hoping you get it. It's almost like when you're in an argument with your girlfriend and you're like, what's wrong? They go, nothing. And you're like, oh, no, you know there's something wrong. No, seriously, tell me, what's wrong? Well, you should know. Why don't you know? Like, wrestling just expects you to know why they're not hiring you. And they expect you to just fix it, right? And no one's really coming to your rescue with this. So here's my invitation. Give them a reason to care. Don't just be like, oh, well, they would have hired me, but it's my age. Or they would have hired me, but it's my height. Because for every one of those situations, and maybe there's a bunch of other ones, like they would have hired me, but it's my gimmick. I don't know what it is. But for every one of those situations, there's an exact exception. There's the exact opposite. He's 5'11". Yeah, but they hired Daniel Bryan. Oh, well, he's an indie guy. We want, Hollywood people. Yeah, but they hired that indie guy. Oh, well, he's 36. Yeah, but they hired AJ Styles. There's always an exception. Those things just become an excuse as to why they're not hiring you. But the real reason they're not hiring you is because you haven't given them a reason to care. Does that make sense? So give them a reason to care, either with your character, your presence, your it factor, your look, going viral somewhere, becoming a breakout star somewhere. Get that buzz behind yourself. Make yourself a commodity. Make yourself someone that they need, with or without them. You don't need them. You're the star. Like, you are the prize. If you can show up like that, doesn't matter what your age is. Doesn't matter what your size is. They wanted to hire the Young Bucks. They would have never hired the Young Bucks years ago, right? Based on their size and shape. But then once, Young Bucks got popular in Ring of Honor, they made an offer to them. Doesn't matter. Because Young Bucks gave people a reason to care. So that is Fast Tip Friday. Give them a reason to care. And the problem is, it's not your age, it's not your height, it's not any other of these external factors. Those are all excuses or reasons. They might not even know why. Oh, we're not hiring him. Why? His age. That's an excuse. If you gave them a reason to care, they would find a way, right? So that's Fast Tip Friday. If you guys want to figure out how to get the it factor, how to discover that, how to become a star, how to get buzz, how to learn more things like what I'm telling you here, because a lot of wrestlers, a lot of people in the business, either they don't know, or they're not going to tell you, or they're expecting you to figure it out on your own. If you need help with this, that's what we're here for. We got a free link above for a book. We do seminars monthly. Click on the link above to go to the free seminar. Or we have programs available such as Double Your Bookings and Superstar Academy and booking emails that don't suck. So direct message me if you want to get coaching. If you want to join one of the programs, get on the free email list or go to the website for the free book, and we'll talk to you soon. That's Fast Tip Friday. Give them a reason to care. Bye.